Okay people, it is time to do another Grand Arena, and I'm just going to stream it. As I said in the last video, we're just going to go from streams from now on. It's so much easier. Go straight onto YouTube, don't have to upload it or download it. People don't need to see my ugly face, they just need to see me beat some stuff up. Right, Grand Arena time. Let's pop into Grand Arena. He's already started attacking me. He's left 2 teams. I'll show you what I set on defence. I didn't put my MILF on defence. I saved it for offence for a change. And I put my Sunfac, my Geos in with my Houndstooth. And as you can see, he used quite a lot. And there was only 1 reinforcement left. So what we're going to try and do is we're going to start on ships. And obviously, we've got our Houndstooth. So we're going to use that. We're going to run Biggs. And I like running Ghost. I could run Bistan, but I just prefer Ghost. I prefer his ability of putting Expose and Defense down and a few other buffs that he does. And with this team, obviously, I want the Phantom first, reinforcement. And then a Cassian, then Bistan, and then my Lando. Because if he does finally get to Lando, which doesn't ever happen, he can come in and he'll have be able to use all four goes straight away, just due to his reinforcement, which is quite a handy little tool to have. Right. Right, where are we up to? So we're gonna obviously put up our own buff. We're going to try and take out Vader's ship straight away. We're going to do that so he doesn't put any of the horrible buffs on us. It's okay. Oh, this is the ability I was talking about. Expose, nice. And multi-hit to get rid of that. And the assists from this team are crazy. Everybody's got full health. We haven't used anybody else. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can kill him just with the assist. Then I haven't brought anybody in. I should get more points in theory. 66 banners, yeah. Excellent. So pretty much a perfect start. So nice. I'm going to write this down for a change. I don't normally. I write down like their names and stuff, but I never write down anything else. 66. Okay. So what I was thinking is there's only 7 teams needed. And I normally go through, rank them like from 1 to 7. So if we really look at this guy's roster that he's put on defense, I then go 1 to 7, which is his best team. And his best team really, let's just look at GPs to start with, 94, 97 and 95. And is his bounty hunter team better than his EP team? I would say it probably is. And that's only because if he had his just even a Thrawn's Zeta, that would enable that team, in my opinion, would just jump from being good to very good. Like having Thrawn's Zeta is very handy on his unique. Right. And Django's leadership, is this on, let's have a look at this Django, see which Zeta this is. Let me just get back into the right screen, or is a bonus. So let's get back to Django. We want to know what Zeta, if it's his unique or if it's on his leadership. He's put it on his leadership, which is a handy Zeta. I haven't personally done it yet. I might get around to doing it at some point. Okay. So as his bounty hunters is his best team, and we know there's no tunes hidden at the back, or there's no other zones, there's only these 2 zones. We're just going to crack on in. Let's just put Revan against him straight away, because why not? We've got Revan for offense. He had Revan for offense. He hasn't attacked my Dark Revan yet, so I don't know what his plan is for that, or even if he's going to bother trying to attack my Darth Revan. He might even beat it, you never know. Right, we want to mark. Do you know what? I've never ever used Revan against bounty hunters, you know. Okay, this should be interesting. Well, if we just take out Bosk as fast as possible, then that can never be a bad thing, can it? Let's be honest. Multi-attack. Let's just take out Bosk straight away. Holy moly. You just forget how actual damaging this team is. Let's take out Vessel over there. She's gone as well. They've both got lots of turn meter. His one is going to be burning. Let's get rid of Boba first. He's much more dangerous, I think, than Jango. But if you ask me which bounty hunter I prefer, I still prefer Jango. Crazy. Right, and now he comes back again. Let's do a big hit. My Grandmaster Yoda is modded purely for offense. Even has an offense arrow, so he hits like 7,200, something silly like that. And yeah, that's a bit annoying, that one there, Dengar. Can he get back some protection? Retribution, some buffs, just 57 banners, not too bad. So next up, I reckon his EP team. His EP team was the next best team. So what we'll do against EP is we could either run a Triumphant or CLS. So we'll run CLS against this team. What we'll do though, I want to take out C3PO out of that team, because I'd rather C3PO go in my JTR team. Just because I just prefer it that way. And we could put Ezra in, because Ezra does a lot of damage, and he is zated, and he is gear 12, and he has got a bayonet, so he definitely does do some damage. And we want to just basically get rid of Thrawn EP as fast as possible, and Colonel Stark over there. He's actually not to be underestimated. But yeah, I just want to basically make sure he can't fracture us to start with. And we'll try and stun Vader. No. Right, we'll get him this time stunned. Now we're just going to target EP. Now we're going to target over here. We're going to do multi-AoE attack. A big hit. Right, now we want to take out, now Thrawn's come out, we're just going to quickly take him out. And the thing with this team is what makes it so good is the fact that Chewbacca is a monster with his assists. He can just basically assist on nearly everybody's go, and he just causes absolute chaos. And it's great, as long as you're the one doing the damage and you're not getting it from him being on defense for any reason. Because they are a good defensive team as well, but they're so good on offense because they're so versatile. And if you can fully trick one out, they can take out Revans, both of the Revans, but it's dodgy against Darth Revan, I have to say. But CLS is still a good tune. I would say they're the third best team behind both Revans. Triumphant are also good, as we know. Padme. That's probably the top 5 teams there. Alright, what have we got left? First Order here. So First Order, we could run JTR against First Order. That'd be fun. Let's run my JTR team. Last time I took... what I could have done... I should have done is... I'll do that next time. With my Ewoks, I'm thinking about putting C3PO with them instead of Scout. Because my other 4 Ewoks are pretty good, but my Scout is toilet. So that's what I'm thinking next time. This one, this is always dodgy to do this way, really, because RT is so squishy. RT normally gets killed. And what we want to do is we want to control him. We want to take out First Order officer because he's basically the turn meter machine. Who's got it? Let's give it to He's basically the termite machine. Right, he's gone. Right, we don't want any of his big hits coming out either. And then what we want to do is we want to stun the Kylos with Finn if we can. Here's one. Who's got most termite? Let's try and stun. That's handy. Right. I'm not... Phasma does that stupid multi AoE, so let's just get Phasma down. And she's squishy, as you can see. Right, big hit. Bit more confusion. Now we can reduce termite. Big hit again. Massive hit. Big hit. Right, this time we're going to do it over here on Kylo. Get his bustle removed. Assist on Kylo with BB-8. Eliminate Destiny is coming. Big hit. Termite. Whole team selected. Oh, this is going to be painful for him. Alright, there we go. Big hit. And there we go. I forget I shouldn't be doing that, but never mind. Just make sure we've got all that tenacity down. We're going to get off another Eliminate Destiny in a minute anyway. Oh no, there it is. 59, not too bad. So we've only dropped 3 to 6 banners so far, it's not too bad. And we made 6 banners on ships, which was good. So far we've one-shotted all of them. Right, who do we reckon's fourth? That's Zeta Maul team up here could be... I mean, that Zeta Savage, he's not to be underestimated. He regains, is it health or protection? One of the two anyway. He's a bit like having Kylo, and also not to be underestimated. Both those Zetas are really old school Zetas, before my time. When I joined the game, you know, CLS had just come out and stuff like that, so that was what the target was. Okay, who are we fighting here, people? I've completely had a goldfish moment. We are fighting, oh, this is Zord team. We're going to fight the Zord team with our Triumphant, with my EP and my Vader, even though they're both, my Vader is a disgrace. So just don't look at him, people. It's okay. He is not very good. To be fair, what other Sith and Empire have I got? I don't think I've got any. This is the problem. This is the problem. I just don't have any other ones. I've got Tarkin, and I've got no, we're just going to go with this. It's obviously my Malik team, my Darth Revan team. Oh yes, here we go. Of course, all those new buffs as well. Oh, this is going to be fun. Now we just need to control. We need to kill him. We need to kill his. Let's strip all these buffs away. We need to control Nihilus, because we don't want I reckon his will go first. I've got a feeling his Annihilate will go off before mine. And if that happens, that would not be good. Force Crush. Big hit. Good, right. Stuns, please. Savage, what a beast he is. It is a good Zeta, that. I think it's a good Zeta. I just don't ever get really the chance to use it. It's not going to matter difference, because the good thing with having the team that we've got here is Nihilus can just basically annihilate him, obviously. That gets rid of annoying Dooku. And I'm not worried about Sion, we'll get to him at some point. We've got to get rid of Zool though, Maul, because he's just annoying. He's very, very evasive, normally anyway. When you got Shock on though, obviously that puts pay to that. Yeah, we'll get rid of Savage, he's a pain in the bum. And now we're just going to work on, we'll strip those buffs, that. And yeah, this has worked out alright. Not the greatest balance, 56, not too bad. Could have been worse. What are we on? $56. Right, nice. Okay. What do we reckon's next on the hit list? His Ewoks, I think. His Ewoks are definitely better than his Kira and his Calf team, so let's go Ewoks, and I'm going to run my Troopers. We're going to run Troopers. With Range Trooper and Shore Trooper, gives us a lot of health and protection regen, which is always handy. And if you're not fighting a meta team, then it's handy. Right, obviously with these two teams, it's basically the same for both teams. It's whichever team gets their train meter running, sorry, the old turn meter train running first is going to win, basically. Here we go. There goes Elder. So this should be, we're going to get rid of Logray because he does that days and we don't want any days on. And now we've got this one shot. We'll get rid of Patblue because we don't want his taunt coming up, and that'll kill Patblue. And then, as you can see, normally I like to kill Wicket earlier, but it's worked out this way. And as you can see, this team will finish with perfect 60. And everybody knows to get 66 banners you'd have to run basically, I think, just one toon maybe. I think they would only give you 65, I'm not sure. Right, 60 banners, handy. Next up is his Kira team. So I thought his Kira team would be interesting as he's got Nest in there. If I run my Rex Wampa team, because I wanted to see what Wampa and Nest against each other happens, because I've never really done it before, so that's what I'm going to go with. And I've also got my Aura Singh in here because I don't use her on my Bounty Hunter team, and she hits massive, man. She's double zated for the phase 3 of the Sith, even though that team does my head in, and I just hate phase 3 of the Sith. So what I've done now to conquer that problem is I've nearly got the Night Sister team ready to do like whatever damage it can do, like 16 to 20 million damage for phase 3, and that'll complete my Sith team. I'll be able to do about 40 million and I'll be happy with that. Right, so this is the team we're going to run. Hermit Yoda's in there. I like running Hermit Yoda with Sunfac. Sunfac is a great tank. Underestimated. Dispels on basic, which is just blooming excellent, and also his taunt is great, and he's got so much health and protection. It's unbelievable how much health and protection he has. Right, multi-days, let's daze some people. Okie dokie, big hits coming up here. We're going to stealth here, and we're obviously going to pop that on one per bit of Master's training. Oh, bye. Oh yeah, let's kill Kira next. I won't put a kill her. Bye. His Nest is, I don't know what's going to happen, but it should be interesting. Right, is that a normal Chewbacca? Okay, not too worried about normal Chewbacca at the moment. And let's just look at some days going. Normal Chewbacca had that big hit. There we go, people. Oh, I don't think Nest is going to like Wampa very much. Not my Wampa anyway. These counterattacks are annoying though. Right. We'll ramp up our damage. Get some tenacity up. Some healing up. Torn up. This will probably put more on him. Oh, there it is. 59 banners as well, pretty good. Very handy. Only dropped one health, one protection maybe. Yeah, one protection. Not too bad. But we can just chew through teams. And that Rex one per team is handy. The tenacity up is good. The health regen from Hermit Yoda, handy. Right, and who have we got left? This is what we've got left. So I was thinking maybe run sort of a Rebels team really under. Yeah. I was thinking maybe we run something like this against it. And we're going to do this. We're going to kill that mission as fast as possible. Days. Handy. Ability block. Handy. Big hit. We're going to kill all that stuff, and we can get rid of all those buffs. We can put taunt up. I want to get to mission, and when we'll be able to kill mission in a minute once Wedge's ability comes around again. Look how many goes he took there. Do you see how many goes he did there? But that is handy. Go on. Captain Hand's pretty good in this team. Also handy now as well. Very handy. And we're just, this is what makes when you have Wedge and Old Ben together so annoying. And it is handy, to be fair. The only problem is that I haven't got them geared up high enough really. It's only because I'm fighting this guy. He's not got the biggest, you know, this team isn't modded out yet. Once it's modded out, there's no way I could do what I've been doing. This team would destroy me normally. This Rebels team wouldn't stand a chance. If it was geared out, that is. They've got a block on my Captain Hand. There he goes. And Candrus. I've got Candrus. I never use him, and I've got a Zeta on him. And the reason I had to Zeta him is the only way I could get Malik. Because I needed a fifth, and I couldn't get the power. He needed 17,500 power, and he was the only way I could do it. Which was very, very annoying to have to use a Zeta like that to get the power. But it is what it is. So yeah, people, I have a Zetaed calf. And if you want to have a look at my account, you're more than welcome to log in and have a look at it. You can go on to SWG and laugh at it if you want. It's okay. Right, anyway, that was good work. 51 banners, that was rubbish, but then again, I have got other team. I've literally just got Grievous a 7-star this week. Finally, never really farmed him at all. But I've been keeping an eye out for his shards now for about 6 months. It's taken me about 6 months of solidly looking and making sure I get them all the time. And then obviously you win some along here or there, like Galactic Wars, you'll get some shards of Grievous and a few other areas. So I finally got him 7 stars. So I have got a Separatist team coming, and my Separatists ain't too bad. Right, so happy days people, we're done. We've totally cleared him for 1681, which I think is a pretty good score. I think, anyway. I'm looking at it going, look, we only dropped a few banners here and there. Calf team, the rubbishest team we drop the most against, because obviously that makes the most sense, of course. That was my fault though. What I should have done is thought about it better and put some, maybe have the wedge lead in for the health regen or protection, whatever it is. I'm just having a goldfish moment, I can't remember. But yeah, so we're happy days. I'll take it. 1681 total points. I think he's going to struggle to, don't know what he's going to do against these two teams. He has cleared all the others, though, all in one go. You've seen what he set on defence. I don't know if he's already used his, I would imagine he's saving his Jedi Knight Revan for my Darth Revan. My Darth Revan's, so I think he's running at 312, I think. Yeah, that's as fast as I can go at the moment. I've just got rubbish crosses. Once I've got good crosses, I'll be fine. I've got all great mods, barring crosses. I mean, my highest speed is 14 on a cross, and some guys in my shard have got 27 crosses, so I'm losing 13 speed just on one mod. Anyway, enough of me moaning. Everybody keep swagging, and yeah, this Grand Arena's out, and hopefully we've won, and I'll live stream the final. And happy days. Keep swagging.